Yo, what up, man? Chris, somebody checking back in, man. Back with the blog, man. Make sure that like button and subscribe button away, and I appreciate all the support. Salute to everybody, man. I am in North Carolina right now, and I'm just chilling, man. But I keep, they keep talking about this weak ass fight, bro. They keep talking about this fight, and apparently now, Taty, who is like the boss's friend and the chick, I guess, who's like running all these spaces now, apparently she wants to fight Bonnie now. This is so stupid. And nobody in the space is telling her how ridiculous she sounds. Like, nobody, bro. Nobody is telling her. This is why I hate spaces. This is why I hate it. You know what I'm saying? It was cool when you kind of got a chance to get in there. You get a little Loaded Lux conversation. You get a little Sue Surf conversation. You had some positive stuff going on where it might lead to some battles or whatever. But now it's like all this like oversaturation of just a whole bunch of different stuff. And I was listening to this space with Rosenberg Raw and Taty talking. Now I don't like Taty. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like I don't fuck with her at all. Come to find out, she be doing the spaces and then be trying to charge niggas for clips and stuff, talking about it's $25 a clip. Yo, ain't nobody paying you for no fucking clip, okay? This is a public forum. You do not own the clip. Like, you don't even make no sense, and you not monetizing or anything like that, so ain't nobody paying you. So all this hitting up niggas behind the scenes, talking about it's $25 a clip, ain't nobody paying you for that. So that's what happens when your ass start getting big-headed and you start thinking like, oh, I'm lit, I got spaces lit. You come in my space, you screen record, you take a clip, and now you gotta talking about people paying her $25 a clip. I don't know who. I don't know who. Keep it real with you. So let me let y'all hear this, man. Let y'all hear what's going on, man. Hold on.
Disconnected.
Oh,
Connected.
Bonnie handled herself wrong this weekend?
Handle herself wrong in what way? What you mean exactly?
Like just the whole ordeal. Like, for example, like because one when they had the altercation inside the venue, right? You know, I believe Bonnie said she was approached by Boss multiple times, right? If she told her she didn't want to talk to her, even if Boss came in peace, right? Like, no, I'm just trying to talk to you as a woman. I think that you need two people to dance, right? Like, so if you know, you approach me and I'm like, hey, yo, listen, this ain't the time or place, and I really ain't fucking with you right now, I'm cool. I feel like if you keep pushing the issue, I do think it opens doors, even if your intent isn't to, you know, cause a conflict. Like you're trying to find a resolution, right? But again, you need two people who have, you know, a discrepancy to agree on finding a resolution. If I tell you I'm not trying to find a resolution, you don't get to force that upon me, right? So I just think that, you know, even if Bonnie says she wasn't disrespected, I don't think that means that she owed a conversation to the boss at that time, right? So, you know, and then for me, like, if I'm not a fighter, I'm a lover, right? I'm a civilian, I'm peaceful, I don't even carry myself like that. Well, and I told her I respected it. I'm not spinning back to go rumble. I don't fight, right? So for me, it's like I don't really see where. I guess I'm trying to find where I felt like Bonnie.
But if somebody put their hands on you,
Okay,
you're not gonna defend yourself.
so
for sure, Ash, I'm fucking events up. Like I don't know if I have the discipline to say, you know what, I don't want to. I'm gonna spin after the event. I wouldn't have had that discipline. So, you know, but again, she did show that discipline. But I just don't think that matches the. She's not a fighter when she pulled up to fight.
So okay, because I understand that part of it, right?
That's fair, right?
The
all right, so I kind of do agree with that situation. Basically, they did a list of the girls and where their ranking is and everything, and the boss basically just said, you know, Bonnie hasn't really beaten, you know, some of the top girls, which she hasn't. She hasn't battled a lot of the top women. She either didn't battle them or she hasn't beaten them. Now, only her claim to fame is that she was like one of the first girls on King of the Dot. She's been on Wild 'N Out a couple times. She's been a little bit more overseas, but she ain't beat Hustle. She ain't beat 40. She ain't beat Jazz. She ain't beat Couture. She ain't beat Official. She didn't beat KCJ. Like, she hasn't battled the top women, so she don't have a resume like that. a lot of her people she battled, Uno Lavos on King of the Die, stuff like that. So that was one of the things. And I know she didn't like the ghostwriting rumors, because that's another thing they brought up was like, yo, you know, she got the ghostwriting rumors with QP, and you know, of course Bonnie is gonna be like, well, you and everybody entitled to opinion. Everybody says you're entitled to your opinion, and they act like it don't matter until you give your opinion, and then it matters. So I can understand why Bonnie is upset. When I look at the video though, it kind of seemed like Bonnie was just basically telling her to get out her face or whatever, like based on the energy that Bonnie got, the leaning all over you, pointing or whatever. Even before she mushed her, she's all pointing all in her face and stuff. And I'm hearing on the audio like, yo, I keep telling you not to come around me. Why you trying to come around me and talk? Why you trying to create some type of reconciliation with someone that ain't trying to reconcile with you, especially in the middle of a battle rap event? So I don't quite understand that. I don't really see how the boss ain't wrong, and this shit didn't turn into like Taty want to fight her now. And the bro, this happened at an event. The boss went to the hotel, called Bonnie, and was like, yo, we need to finish this. You basically spun the block for a fight. Nothing wrong with a one-on-one fight. She just bit the curb and lost. That's just what happened at the end of the day. She bit the curb and lost, and now you want to fight Bonnie. Why you want to fight Bonnie? Bonnie got called out to fight. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, oh, her and Bonnie spoke on the phone. They thought it was cool and everything. And then it's like you get to the venue and you acting all funny. It's just like, yo, I can say stuff is cool, but that don't really mean I fuck with you. I'm just looking like, oh, I'm alright, man. Like it's whatever. Like, I'm cool. If you're coming up to me, then we're in each other's presence, but I'm not messing with you. I'm not bothering you. You coming up to me trying to, like, I guess, kumbaya. If I tell you I'm not on it and you keep trying to figure out why, I'm not trying to figure out why people don't want to talk to me in an event. If I come up to you and you got this weird energy, I'm just going to keep it moving. So I don't know why ain't nobody in the space telling her this. Like, listen to this shit, bro. This shit.
Yeah, right.
The beginning part is like they already had a conversation even after that first initial space, because they was doing business with a league owner that the person mediated it, and that's just what that was, right? So we already have a conversation and everything is dead, and you know what I'm saying, they were supposed to do stuff, work together after that initial space where they had their little back and forth, like everything was fine. So why, when we go to an event and we're having a what I deem to be a regular conversation, that it's an issue? She didn't start, from what I heard in the video, until she started getting mad. She wasn't saying get the fuck out my face or whatever she was saying regarding that. But initially, she was having a like you see Bonnie saying something to her, and the boss is responding to her. They were having a conversation, if that's the case, right?
Yeah.
They're having a conversation, but it don't look like it's a friendly conversation. It look like they barking on each other, and I see a lot of hand pointing. And this is before this. I'm seeing a lot of this. That don't. First of all, don't put your fingers in my face. That's already. But it don't seem like it's a friendly conversation. So I don't know what video she looking at or what she talking about. This is not. You trying to make it sound like, oh, it was a cool conversation, and then Bonnie just tripped. It never looked cool to me. It always looked like it was contentious. It always looked like whatever. So, you know, maybe Bonnie was turning up because her friend was recording or whatever, so maybe she knew to turn up, whatever. But the boss said she saw that Bonnie's friend was recording. The minute you saw that there was a camera on you and it was Bonnie's friend, you should have already known that Bonnie wasn't going to go out like that. Let me tell you something. When you argue with somebody, bro, that's in this culture, or it seems like it's some drama, some beef, and like y'all might fight or something, when you see that person, you got to give them no energy unless you plan on fighting them, because niggas will record you having a conversation, right? Let's just say you remember me and Anwar, we was into it. You know what I'm saying? And I hope Anwar is doing better. You know what I'm saying? I know he's dealing with health issues. Hopefully he's doing better. But there was a time I said, like a couple years ago, that I slap the shit out of Anwar when I see him, or I'm gonna slap the shit out of him when I see him. If I saw Anwar, right, and I did not slap him, let's just say we had a conversation, it was a little bit of contention, but let's just say we walked away and nothing happened, right? If there was a nigga off to the side that was recording it and I didn't know, and he's zooming in on me and Anwar always would have the ability to say, I saw Chris at an event. He didn't stand on business, or he didn't slap me, or he didn't do this, and he'll have the video to prove it. And he can twist it the way he wants to. Like, yeah, I approached that nigga, and that nigga just wanted to talk. Any way you want to slice it, this is what this culture has turned into. It's just a bunch of clout chasing and up. So the minute the boss saw Bonnie's friend is recording a video, you should have already known that Bonnie isn't going to allow you to be able to say, I saw Bonnie at a venue, or I was talking to Bonnie at a venue, and all that stuff she said she was going to do in a space, she didn't do. So people are kind of protecting the fact that you can't spin a block and misrepresent what the conversation is, because Bonnie could be telling you, get out my face before I beat your ass, but you could go in a space and say, yeah, we talk, she ain't on nothing, you see it, you see I'm in her face and she ain't doing shit. You can spin it the way you spin it. So people are recording it, and they'll turn up on you, they'll mush you, they'll push you, they'll do whatever, and they can always be like, I got it on camera. So that's just something that you got to pay attention to. So the minute I would have saw Bonnie recording, I would have already known, okay, this shit is a setup. You know what I'm saying? So let's see.
Something to her, and the boss is responding to her. They were having a conversation, if that's the case, right?
Yeah.
So either way, like it wasn't like you just said, like, get the fuck out of my. You're engaging in a conversation. So that's.
And you saying they spoke in a cordial way after that Spaces that
after
originally.
They had conversations on the phone and stuff like that. Like they had spoken, and it was no problem. So if it's no problem, then when I see it, why would I think it's going to be a problem? Or because I say something you don't like, you just get super upset to the point now where you want to put your hands on me or whatever that is, right? That just doesn't make no sense to me personally. Okay. So no.
Yeah, I agree. It doesn't make no sense if I talk to you on the phone and then you flip out later on when I see you, and I'm like, damn, I thought we was cool. Bonnie is telling you to get out of my face. So you ain't got to tell me one time but to get out your face, and I'm out your face. And I'm not so trusting of these battle rappers. So at the end of the day, yeah, nigga could tell you we cool, but your actions are telling me we not as cool as I thought we were. So when I see you and your energy is going left, I'm not trying to figure out why your energy is left. I don't have enough of a rapport with you. So the boss and Bonnie are not cool enough or friends to be trying to fix anything. If I pull up to an event and there's this weird energy with Bonnie, it's like, okay, fuck it. I'm not cool with you. We don't kick it. We don't talk like that. So clearly, I don't know why you trying to figure out a way to fix something. What is it to fix? She's a battle rapper. You're a fan. Y'all don't see eye to eye. You keep it moving. You don't got to fix stuff with people that don't bring any value to your life. Yo, these niggas crazy, bro. Hold on.
And then boss moved back after Bonnie mushed her the first time. She like, all right, I'm just trying to have a conversation with you, whatever the case is. And then she's mad. That's when she starts saying, why are you talking to me and da da da. She was not originally saying that, bro. She was talking to her first in the beginning of the video.
No. Remember.
And then,
remember.
Hold on, wait.
Oh no, wait.
Then besides that, right? The not being a fighter versus willing to fight is completely different to me. Somebody can say they are not a fighter but will defend themselves if they feel like if someone puts their hands on them. Plenty of people have done that, like in life. Like you're also not going to like bully or think you could just do anything with me because I said I'm not a fighter.
Yes, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so that's what that is. Where I feel like she went wrong with is even breaking that wall between female supporters and everything else, whatever the fuck y'all want to deem all of us to be, right? You broke that wall. So now don't carry on online and say, oh, now the female fans shouldn't touch any battlers and stuff like that. But you opened that door. You open the door. You open that door and you walk through it. Once you put your hands on someone first. We all human. So I don't understand why she's trying to make it into like a female supporter versus female battler. We're all human, right? You open that door. No, a female fan or supporter or whatever the fuck y'all want to call her, she did not place her hands on you first. You put your hands on her first. You open that door. So Don't try to make it into like this big thing now. No, you know. So you put your hands on somebody that told you I'm a lover, not a fighter, multiple times before. That you had a cordial conversation with, where y'all dead at the whole situation. You know why you did that. That's you. Then you gonna get online and say we can't do nothing without a camera around. And your friend is the one that recorded that, and y'all are the ones that sent it to Piper Boy. You know exactly what you were doing. It's just cap. For real. Like, be for real about it. So now when I say, oh, bitch, you chose the.
Yeah, you might know what she doing, but this is where your street smarts kick in. Once I see you with a camera, I'm going to already know you're going to probably try to turn up for the camera, especially if I know that the person that is recording is your friend. Once I put two and two together, I'm like, oh, you might be trying to line me up. So either I'm going to dismiss myself from the situation, or I'm going to realize, okay, maybe you're going to try to get physical and be like, I got it on camera. So, and I don't have no expectations for these people. So all of this stuff about, I can't believe Bonnie put hands on, touch me first. Like, you got too much expectations for Bonnie. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even know this chick. So the energy, when I'm watching the video, it never looks like her and Bonnie are having a cordial conversation. So I know you trying to play it like her and Bonnie was having a regular. It wasn't nothing regular about that conversation. I see a lot of this, and when I see a lot of this, it ain't nothing regular about it. Now she finna act like she want to fight Bonnie.
The wrong one. Don't want to say, well, I hope she could take a lot of punches because I won't be the only one punching her. Now you want to jump me, bitch? I thought you was a fighter. You want to do a fair fight or whatever the case was. I can give you that. So what are we talking about here? There's nothing else to really. That's why I feel like she went wrong at open. If you feel like we it should be a line where we're not able to fight y'all and y'all aren't able to fight us. I agree with that. Like, I don't think we should be fighting no fucking battlers, and I don't think no fucking battlers should be trying to put their hands on us or fight us either, right? But once you open that motherfucking door, you opened it for yourself. Don't try to make it into no everybody thing and have it be a big ruckus like in battle rap, because we still support, we still watch that, we still, it don't even have to go that motherfucking far. Don't even try to make it into some shit like that. But what you're going to have to do is fight someone that says I'm a fighter and you say you're a fighter as well. So what's the problem? And then we can leave it alone after that.
I heard you.
Okay.
No, you went like 5 minutes over the shot clock. I don't even know what it's.
I did. That was wrong.
I definitely see it from your perspective too. I got you.
Whoa.
You know,
This is the problem with spaces, bro. Did you hear what Rosenberg Raw just said? I see it from your perspective. Bro, why y'all not keeping it real with this broad? This broad is a whole doofus. Like, this broad is a whole doofus, man. Bonnie, whip her ass now. I don't even like Bonnie, and I want her ass whipped, man. And y'all niggas get in these spaces, type shit. I feel you type shit. Yeah, I see your point. Bro, keep it real with her, Raw. Keep it real with her. This is why you be on the stock drop list, because you don't be keeping it a buck. What is real about what she said? Your girl asked for the fade and lost. Like, I could see if it was a mush and then they went outside and Bonnie, your girl asked for a fade. No, first, your girl is talking to her, Bonnie all like this. So clearly, it ain't no regular conversation. Okay, I'll remove myself. You ain't vibing with me, I ain't vibing with you, I'm out. You still talking. There's a mush. Okay, cool. Then you want to fight at the hotel. Why? I don't know. You're not a fighter. So at the end of the day, why are you trying to fight? Y'all back at the hotel, niggas is off that shit right now. So boom, and so now it ain't that no more. And then niggas is saying someone in your entourage had a gun. So I'm like, I don't even see how niggas is acting like, why you bringing a gun to a one-on-one fight? So why is nobody? This is what happened in spaces, bro. Real niggas don't be keeping it real with these broads, bro. They don't be, or anybody, not even the female. They don't keep it real with the ballers either. They just let them say anything, man. So I don't know, man. Man, whip her ass, Bonnie. I got 500, man. Bonnie, I got 500 right now. Fly you to the next TOS event, because that's where she at in Chicago. I got 500, man, for a beatdown, man. You know what I'm saying? Taty online, acting all this bullet. Then was like, I was about to fly to I was about to fly to the event. Fly to the event. Fly to the event and do what?
Disconnected.
Like, what are you
Connected.
talking? You gonna fly to the event and do what? Man, these people. Niggas. Anyway, man. Chris, I'm by. I'll let your boy.